To Stonk Investor. In this video, I'm gonna share the updates of today. A lot of action today. Facebook reported. My thoughts. Which at the end I'm gonna share. Some stocks I'm gonna look for going long, and some cryptocurrencies that I'm thinking of swing trading. So I'm gonna share my thoughts. And just give you an update since a lot has been happening, especially with Biden, with this new bill. So, just my thoughts, things I'm looking at. So, yeah. Okay, so I've been seeing Apple with the stock split. Everybody's talking about it. In stock tweets, you can see it trending up. Also there's been a lot of talk on Dogecoin. There's rumor going out that Jeff Bezos, probably gonna start taking it. Also, Elon Musk tweeted about it. He tweeted out a Doge father for May 8th. So he's gonna come up on the show. Recently Mark Cuban came out on the Ellen show. So they're supporting it, the Doge community. So, that's big, and, everybody's, I've been in the Doge YouTube channels on the live. Everybody seems to be pretty positive. There's a there's a lot of support for it right now. So, that might, for me, that might be a good swing trade for me. Also, I saw BT, the group, it's in talk to selling a stake to Disney or Amazon. It's a sports podcast. Just something I wanted to share. Since I'm in Disney, I wanted to share that. I saw that news. Okay. And these are going to be my four stocks that I'm thinking of going long. One of them, it's being Chipotle. Since my thoughts, just a quick, some quick points there. I'm still not invested in Chipotle, but what I'm thinking, I'm liking the way the management, is running the company. They're forward thinking, kind of like Elon Musk, kind of mentality. With the neuro investments they made, some while back. And then I heard their earnings call. I'm liking, how they're staying up to trends with the cauliflower rice. With the vegan movement. They're staying up to date with trends and everything. And then on the speech Biden gave out, with 11 million dreamers that they're trying to pass. And then also with the border crisis. That the influx of culture that's coming over. If they get legalized here, politics aside, what I'm thinking about is a trade, so that's going to be a more Latin, Hispanic culture, which Chipotle, which favors Chipotle. It's a Mexican style restaurant. So, that's more people, more influx of people, that I think the suits are not looking at yet. And I liking how it's forward thinking. I know the PE ratio is kind of high right now, but in the earnings call I saw a projection that they wanted to go up to 6,000 restaurants. So right now they're like about 2,600. So yeah, it's gonna double. So that would put a PE ratio at about 50 if they double the restaurants. And then plus the influx. So that's what I'm thinking on that one. And another Ozark, ticker OZK. I like it because it's a dividend, and I think it's in a good position to capitalize, to make purchases in these times. So I'm looking at Ozark for long. Chipotle, I'm trying to go long. Playa, another not very talked about stock. I like Playa because it has several hotels in key locations like Puerto Vallarta, Yucatan Peninsula, which is Cancun, Playa del Carmen. They also got in hotels in Punta Cana, and over here in in United, well, over here in Mexico, the one of the biggest shows, it's Exathlon. So I think in the earnings call and in Dumb Money Live, I didn't hear that come out. So I kind of, I kind of like that, that the suits haven't, I'm pretty sure they haven't picked up on that. So I'm really positive, that's gonna help the stock, because me and my wife were talking about, vacationing, and she was like, hey, let's go over there to Punta Cana, because of the show, I had never heard about it, about that place to travel, but it looks like a good place to travel. So, and that's a lot of people watching the show. I believe it's gonna motivate, people to travel over there more, which is gonna benefit that's gonna benefit that stock Playa, since they have one of the best hotels there in Punta Cana. Also, I'm looking at United Rentals, and United Rentals, I think it's gonna benefit if the Biden pass the infrastructure bill. If they pass it, it's going to benefit with the oil field. It's going to benefit with these years, and I think it's in a good position to grow. And on my swing trades, my number one I'm looking at is Dogecoin. I'm looking at it's getting a lot of momentum, it's a lot of support, with Mark Cuban, and then the tweet just right now of Elon Musk, and Dogecoin, I've been looking at the community. They look very supportive. They look strong. So yeah, I'm looking in that to possibly make a swing trade, because supposedly Elon Musk is supposed to come out on May 8th. So it's going to be probably a good run up to there. So that's where I'm looking at right there. I'm also looking at Path stock, ARK Invested. It's I think number 34. So I'm looking at that, possibly a swing trade, possibly I'll stay with it. Oh, and Chipotle actually is one of the customers for that company. It's a company that makes everything, like on the cloud easier to run. I'm also looking at PoopCoin. Poop. It's like another meme. It's PoopCoin. It's also altcoin. So I'm looking at like a meme, that might pop up, kind of like SafeMoon. So I'm kind of looking at that, probably for a possible swing trade. I'm also looking at this might be a little bit different, Rush. I was hearing their earnings call. I kind of agree with several of the points they made. Because with this Biden push, of trying to go EV and trying to push that, the economy in a different way. And California putting stricter regulations on the trucks, even from the motor from 2010, they got to be up, and the DEF system. Also with a lot of states, they're supposed to get stricter, so they're going to get new. So what happens, because before people used to stick with older models of 18-wheelers because they used to last longer. Now with DPF system, if they implement it in several states, all those older tractors are going to have to be put aside. And what happens with the DEF, these trucks start breaking down a lot. So if they lasted 20 years before, now they're going to be lasting like about 3 to 4 years, and you're going to have lots of problems on these trucks, because where I work over here in the oil field, these trucks, brand new trucks, they're having a lot of problems. So, Rush is in a good position to benefit off of that with that spike. And they're not including, the CEO wasn't including, what's it called? A oil boost in their projections. And I think oil is going to be good for another real strong, I think like another 5-6 years. Because I work in the field, so that's, Rush is going to benefit for that. So yeah, those are the possible swing trades I'm thinking about. And yeah, so like, subscribe, until next time. Remember, eat, sleep, trade, and repeat.